EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Yeah!
On play action, here's Dak. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On second down, it's Dak. That's complete to Elliott. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A big play for the Cowboys. 35 yards.
Yeah, here we go.
This one complete to Palmer. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. I mean, he's 4 for 4. And now he's got his offense set up here early with first and goal.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Cowboys. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
That's the score. Cowboys 7, Commanders nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right to the air goes Daniels. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He's going to run it. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Play action now. Prescott. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's into the end zone. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Let's go. Take go.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the third-round pick, Luke McCaffrey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. To throw is Daniels. That's caught by Eckler.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He finds the veteran Ertz. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. That one taken in. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
2nd down, Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up.
That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Cowboys have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
They call this the alley, so it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest.
And he will score. Luke McCaffrey, touchdown Commanders. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders are back to within 7. It's 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He connects with Palmer on that one. He'll be near a 1st down, but he's going to come up about a yard short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues. To the air again, Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott again. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Yeah, here we go. I think we'll go 47. Go,
In motion,
get out there.
Lamb.
Kill. 26.
They'll throw again, Dak. That's complete to Elliott. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Here's 2nd and 6. On the play fake, Dak. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll check this down to the running back. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. The motion man here is McLaurin. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
2nd and 7. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 39 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a high...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll get that to Zacchaeus. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
Yeah! Here we go! Let's it! 26.
Prescott on 1st down. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Here we go. 26.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Cowboys first down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, kill. 47. We're going to 53.
Now, Prescott. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Prescott now. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with him.
I love the call here on 3rd and inches. Everyone, when they're looking at the running back, is anticipating you handing him the ball. He can get lost sometimes in the passing game and in the structure of the concept. In this case, the quarterback's able to find him open, and he's able to move the chains. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
He'll drop this for Elliott. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. And this is going to be no good, but penalty flags come raining in. This could very well be a roughing call. Another extra point opportunity here. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is going to be caught in the end zone. Of all the unlikely plays to see, it winds up being good for 2 points. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, Daniels. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the... And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here we go. Right take.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Pistol now for Prescott. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Here's Dak to throw. And he'll take it on in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On first down, Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they will finally run him down.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that'll set up 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is...
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Daniels now on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's a run with Eckler. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Ready up.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Get up.
They'll run with Robinson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Here's Seibert now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Commanders will get just a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's caught. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That goes for 58. There's that man again. Another catch. And he will score again. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Teron Black.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 51 yards. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
What do you think?
That is caught, and he's into the end zone yet again. Trey Palmer, touchdown Cowboys. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And his sensational season continues. That touchdown catch, number 20 on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the right side, catch made by McLaurin. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders cut into the lead a little bit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Here's Daniel. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders. Seibert out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will get just a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Dak. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys stretch things out even further. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Whoa. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Jaden Daniels, you look at his time at LSU, Mike, and he certainly had great wide receivers to throw to. But now being a rookie quarterback and having the veteran presence of a guy like Terry McLaurin, that is such a comfort for any young quarterback getting his feet under him in this league.
Deron Bland. Good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Throwing again. Daniels. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. To the air again is Daniels. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. On second down, it's Daniels. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself.
So it's a win here for the